Hey everyone, welcome back to Backyard Woodworking. As I said, I was a little busy last week or so with the wife and her operation on her foot and stuff. Had to whack off part of her toe. So she's out of commission. But at any rate, I had some time to get some stain on this. And one coat of poly I got on there. And like I said, it's a shop saw. I just want to protect it. I could give it a light sanding and another coat maybe. It'd look a little better, you know. It gets rid of all the little bumpies. It's fairly smooth now, actually. It's a pretty good job there as far as for one coat. Come out nice. Seat's got a real pretty grain pattern. It's that southern yellow pine. I don't know if you can really see it that well. But with the lighting and all here, it's in the afternoon here. But here it is. I just wanted to catch you up with a little follow-up there. I'm working on a couple of projects for next week. Probably be a jig. One thing I found out that I need in the shop a lot is a jig for cutting thin strips. That comes out handy. And I'm one of these guys that likes to make the job a little bit easier. And if a jig will do it for you, why not? I mean, I've seen different places offer ripping jigs. Some of your major stores you find online have them. They're like $29 or so. Well, I can buy one and make it with a ball bearing, buy a bearing and stuff and the other parts for maybe about $8, $9. You know, and you got other stuff laying around the shop made out of 3/4 plywood. And it turns out that the jig would be a real good benefit because it has a roller bearing on the end. So the work slides by it when you do it. It has a gauge on it too, so you know exactly. You can zero it out to your blade, and then put a little piece of that adhesive marking tape on there, your measuring tape. Stick that right on there, and you've got an accurate gauge for your saw. And you know, you can set. If you need 1/8 strips, set it for 1/8. Bingo, you got them. That's one thing. 10-inning jig. I made one. Let me get that for you. Now this I made for my saw, cobwebs and all. Well, the cobwebs really didn't come with it, but them spiders been working this year. You got two adjustments. This part here goes on your bench. This is square to the table. When I made it, it's perfectly square to the blade at a 90-degree angle. This is squared at a perfect 90, and you can drill another hole back here for 45, so you can cut miter tenons. And all it has is a hole down here. You hold your stock, and this is just screws this tight so you can move that back and forth. I mean, I've used it. You can see you got a couple of notches. These things are replaceable. All you do is drill a hole here and then square it up and drill the hole in the back. And you can make a bunch of these things. It's a pretty good jig, and I got the hole down here, as you can see from Rockler. Good supply place. Made out of MDF. That's another project, probably. I get the plans off of these. A lot of these jigs, you find a good site is woodsmithshop.com. You go and you put your email address in there, sign up for it, and they have all kinds of plans in there. They're free for jigs, cabinets, you name it, workbench projects, storage, you name it. They got a bunch of stuff. I've been watching that show for years, and it's a good site. I advise everybody to use it. I mean, some of the stuff you might say, yeah, well, that's boring, but other things are really helpful. The jigs are really good. All right, that'll be it for today, and next week I'll see if I can get some woodworking going here and get something a little different. I'm not too much for the Halloween stuff. At my age, we don't have too many kids around this place. I haven't seen a Halloweener in 5 years here, so kind of out in the country. All right, y'all have a good one now. Thank you.